I was not going to sit around for a lap dance. I was broke in those days. I was delivering fucking Chinese food to make ends meet. There was no way. I would take that fucking check and run the fuck out of there. I would take the steak to go. I think I only worked it twice. And then years later, when I got to the Comedy Store, some guy came up to me at the store and he goes, I'd like you to work some functions for me. Fairfax and Santa Monica. You headed down from Sunset Strip. You headed down to Santa Monica. On Fairfax, you hook a fucking right, and you go down about 3 blocks, and on the left is a Mexican joint. I took you one time. They have burritos. We used to always go for chicken burritos when I first got to the store in 97. There's a 7-Eleven next to it, and across the street, there's an acting studio.
Okay.
Across the street from that is it's still there. I think they jump up and down with fucking motorcycle suits in there now. But at this time, it was a cabaret where you gambled. You fucking gambled, and you pilot to bombardier. You gambled, and you also, there was a burlesque show. It wasn't nudity.
Mm-hmm.
It was a very high end. It was like an after hours type thing. The show started like at midnight. I did it once. It wasn't for me. Listen, if you're not going to take off your clothes, why am I here? You know what I'm saying? At that time, I was single. It was 98. I'm at the store doing powder. The gig paid $40, but we didn't go on until 2 a.m, Lee.
What, you had to wait till after the burlesque show?
Now, if you're doing cocaine, playing poker, do you want to see me up there doing stupid fucking jokes at 2:30 a.m? Me, it was like me, Josh Wolf, maybe Sam Tripoli, and every week was somebody else. And I did it like maybe once, twice. The reason I remember is because Sean Penn was there one night playing poker. That's the highlight of my fucking strip club career. It's a tough fucking job. It's like living in New York State and doing casinos on a Tuesday night. Comedy's more popular now, but when in 2000, I would do casinos on Tuesday that fucking paid you cash. But Lee, oh my God, you felt like Jesus in front of the Jews before they fucking iced him. You felt like you were pleading for your fucking life. First off, there was 2 people there, and there was a guy with a stopwatch.
Why?
And, listen, I got off one time at 28 minutes. This guy sat me down for an hour. He gave me a brutal fucking beat, all right? So I look, because I'm like, nobody could stand there. You're just talking to yourself like a crazy man. I'm dead fucking serious. When you're an open micer and a beginner, you're like, yay, I can't work a casino. And then you go to there's a casino outside of Vegas, not Laughlin and not anything else. This is close to the Idaho border. Triple books a 2-week run in there. It's the biggest money maker he's got. They pay you like $100 a night, 6 nights, but you have to stay for 2 weeks. I tapped out after 4 nights. I did like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and by Thursday I was back at the fucking underground.
My quit?
grandmother died. I told him some story. Oh my God. That's when the ship started to bail. And then about 3 months later, he gave me another chance. And I just bailed. And after that, we talked every once in a while, but there was no getting to it. I bailed on a Thursday morning. So I bailed a couple times. Sometimes you just got to abandon ship. This is not a good ship to be on. What?
You like during mid-week, you would just be like, no thanks.
Nah, listen, this is why we're doing this. You got a small kids band coming in here at 11. I'm up there talking about putting dynamite in a chick's asshole. This just ain't right. Somebody's losing out here. They're just sitting there staring at you. They're from fucking like, Wenatchee, Washington or something. When you're doing comedy out there,
oh my God.
Sometimes you're like, why am I doing this? 10 minutes before the show, you got a fax that says you got to be clean because they're Mormons. I got to switch up I can't even do a bacon joke. I got to do a joke about having 18 mistresses and, going to church. Are you fucking nuts? So in your mind, as a young comic, you have all these, I can't wait to work a casino until they give you a full week and you see what life is all about. When you're performing for people with fucking 2 hoses in their nose and they got like an alert in their hand, ready to go. They're ready to go in a wheelchair. And there's some fucking nephew like, come on, Grandpa, hold on. 10 more minutes and I get 20 more percent of the will. I mean, it's just so fucked up. Listen, one of my biggest fucking things I ever wanted to do when I came back here in 93 was to do something in Atlantic City. Okay, it was my fucking dream, Lee. But
like a hometown, yeah.
Not my fucking hometown.
Well, hometown like Vegas. It's a cool venue or a cool area.
So yeah, until you get mugged, right? When was the last time you went to AC? You got to leave that.
Never.
You got to leave that building with fucking 22 armed guards if you win.
Jesus,
I'm telling you, after 9 o'clock, you see people you've never seen before. Seeing people you've never seen before. I was down there twice since I've been back here in 2 years. Woo! You better stay in that hotel and you better bring your own lock for the door. You know what I'm saying? You don't trust nobody down there. And they got nice hotels. They got fucking kick-ass restaurants. But I don't know. I just haven't felt safe down there. Like all day Saturday, I didn't leave my room.
That's crazy. I would have thought it would have been okay.
The beach is okay. It's colder than fuck. You could smell bodies there from fucking Boardwalk Empire in 1942 and shit. So I don't know. But the feeling when I stepped on stage there was superb. I opened up for Rogan.
Oh, recently, right?
No, this is 2 years ago.
Okay, yeah. Well, that's what I meant.
I did 7 minutes and I ran the fuck out of there 2 nights in a row. Rogan just wanted to see me and I wanted to see him.